You wake before your alarm, groggy but restless, and your phone is already buzzing like a trapped bee on the nightstand. Overnight alerts pile so deep the lock screen looks snow-capped. At the very top sits a headline in aggressive, bold italics. Insider leak. Travis Kelce texts 3 eagle emojis to Swift family chat after crushing loss. You squint, swipe, and plunge into the thread. Someone, somewhere, has forwarded a screenshot showing the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, fresh off a prime-time 27-24 defeat, dumping 3 birds into the inner sanctum where Taylor, her parents, her brother Austin, and a rotating cast of cat sitters trade memes and schedules. No punctuation, no context, just 3 eagle emojis. The leak claims the message landed at 2:07 a.m. Central, minutes after the team plane rolled to a stop in Kansas City. Kelce had barely shrugged off his pads when he opened his phone and let the birds fly. Seconds later, Taylor replied with a looping, "Shake it off" gif, her pixelated twin spinning in glitter sneakers. Andrea Swift followed with a steaming teacup and a wink, family shorthand for problem solved. Austin dropped a Game of Thrones dragon-breathing cartoon fire, the universal sign of sibling solidarity. Then the chat went quiet, job done. Except the internet never sleeps. By 3:11 a.m., an entertainment writer in Los Angeles had the screenshot. By 4:30 a.m., TMZ, People, and Us Weekly blasted push notifications. You are reading one of them now, half noticing the coffee dripping in the kitchen. Twitter detonates first. Fantasy football podcasters joke Kelce is switching allegiances to join his brother Jason in Philadelphia. A MAGA-flavored account rants that woke pop stars ruin gridiron grit. Pop music stands counter with photoshops of Travis in full Eagles regalia carrying Taylor down the tunnel at Lincoln Financial Field. TikTok editors splice slow-motion receptions to "You Belong With Me," timing each eagle to kick drums. Reddit threads debate symbolism. Sibling shoutout? Gallows humor? Secret social media Easter egg? By breakfast, the story dominates cable chyrons. ESPN invites a body language guru to decode whether 3 emojis equal despair or devotion. CNN runs Emoji Diplomacy, what 3 birds reveal about 2025's biggest power couple, while Fox and Friends loops a missed block and implies distraction is sabotaging the Chiefs' season. CNBC pundits wonder if Kelce's jersey sales will dip in Missouri, but spike in Pennsylvania. Rewind to September 2024. Paparazzi caught Taylor in an Arrowhead suite wearing a vintage Chiefs windbreaker. Nielsen logged a 24% jump in female viewers aged 18 to 34. Spotify streams of Love Story spiked 17% at halftime. Each appearance since triggered similar tremors. Ad rates inching up whenever Taylor might attend. 2 anxieties grew in parallel. Sports purists fumed about sweet cam overkill, and hardcore Swifties feared reputation risk if a breakup went public. Into that combustible stew flutter 3 cartoon eagles. Because Jason Kelce is an Eagles legend, the birds arrive packed with subtext. Homage to family, nod to a rival franchise, or maybe just a meme to soften defeat. Interpretations bloom like dandelions. The timeline unspools. 11 p.m., PT Chargers fans fill downtown with honking horns. 1 a.m., MT, the Chiefs charter touches down. 2:07 a.m., CT Kelce taps 3 eagle emojis. 3 a.m., PT the leak begins. 7 a.m., ET commuters scroll headlines on subways. By 9 a.m., Slack channels nationwide echo with speculation. Did Kelce just declare love for Philly? Or did he simply meme through his misery? Brands pounce. Oreo tweets triple stack cookies dyed Eagles green. Airbnb lists a novelty treehouse near Philadelphia dubbed "The Nest Sleeps 3 Birds." Ben & Jerry's teases lavender light, promising heartbreak healing antioxidants. Target stocks lavender and midnight green friendship bracelets. They sell out by lunch. Etsy shops laser-engraved keychains of 3 bald eagles clutching guitar picks. Backlash flares too. An AM radio veteran growls that emoji theatrics cheapen football's soul. Facebook threads fill with boomers lamenting kids these days and their pictures. Think piecemeals churn essays on privacy erosion, but each scolding garners fewer clicks than the leak itself. At noon, the Chiefs hold a presser. Coach Andy Reid fields red zone questions before someone asks about emojis. He raises an eyebrow, mutters, "We're focused on next week," and the PR handler moves on. Cameras show Kelce's empty locker. Silence breeds more memes. Inside the Swift chat, life moves on to pumpkin spice pancakes, cat photos, and a vintage picture of Taylor's junior high talent show. The emoji drama is already history to them. Proof private lives flow in slower time than public narratives. Parasocial experts flood podcasts. Micro moments like this shrink distance, one psychologist says. Fans feel invited onto that couch. Advertisers grin. Fantasy sells. A cosmetics brand fast-tracks an eyeshadow trio dubbed Kelce Clutch, Eagle Green, Tight End Taupe, and Swift Silver. At 3 p.m., Jason and Travis record their New Heights podcast. Jason ribs, 3 birds, rookie move, symmetry demands, eagle emoji, thunder emoji, eagle emoji. Travis laughs, replies, emoji strategy is proprietary, and pivots to film review. The episode rockets to Spotify's global #1 within 6 hours. Away from mics, Travis benches 325 pounds, earbuds blasting Blink 182. Between sets, he scrolls a supercut of missed blocks scored to yakety sacks and chuckles. Athletes metabolize ridicule like lactic acid. Taylor, in a Nashville studio, nails Grammy medleys, snorts at Eagle memes during water breaks, jots a lyric about midnight birds in her notebook, then hits play again. That night, they FaceTime. Travis stirs protein powder, jokes turkeys would have been seasonal but non-aerodynamic. Taylor notes, turkeys don't catch air. They kvetch about trolls, share cat tree updates, plan a December charity gala, then hang up smiling. Circus be damned. Wednesday, the market moves. Nike unveils a Kelce Swift sneaker. Iridescent feathers, lavender trim, Chiefs red speckles. StockX lists pairs at triple retail within minutes. JP Morgan issues a note. Kelce Swift synergies may buoy NFL apparel through Q1. Analysts groan but update spreadsheets. Late in the week, the Chiefs grind out a gritty win over Denver. Cameras catch Travis post-game, sweat slicked, flashing 3 fingers before trotting off. Social timelines erupt. Is he restoking the meme or promising a hat trick? The wheel spins anew. Saturday, the Eagles Autism Foundation reports a $3,000 donation spike since the leak. Many tagged with 3 eagle emojis. Jason records a thank you video wearing a lavender hoodie. Charities everywhere take notes. Virality can arrive on pixelated wings. By Sunday, attention drifts. A Starlet's restaurant rant grabs headlines, algorithms shift, but echoes linger. Bracelets restock, YouTube timelines fill with explainers. Communication professors add the saga to slide decks. A tabloid cover in your grocery checkout screams, Travis to Philly? You glance at your cereal boxes, marveling that 3 birds lasted longer in public memory than most policy debates. Night settles. Billions of screens glow, each a portal to outrage, joy, or gossip. Somewhere, a tight end and a pop titan text mundane emojis to blunt the sting of defeat. And strangers continents away still care. You tether your phone to a charger and vow not to take tomorrow's bait, but you know better. A sunflower, an hourglass, a single cryptic meteor. Narrative is sovereign. The scroll never sleeps. In that haze of perpetual stories, remember what 3 birds proved. Even in an age wired for overexposure, the simplest joke can feel intimate, can raise money, can briefly unite glitter and gridiron. Somewhere in that laughter, if only for a beat, the internet felt a little more human. Months roll forward and the Triple Eagle saga mutates from fresh gossip into cultural fossil, yet aftershocks still quiver beneath the surface. In March, Nielsen releases a white paper titled The Kelce Swift Effect: Cross-Market Synergies in Sports and Pop, citing the emoji leak as a textbook case of micro-engagement generating macro revenue. Researchers calculate that 8 hours of bird chatter produced $58 million in incremental merchandise sales, charity donations, and streaming bumps across 3 continents. Forget 30-second ads. Try 3 emojis, one senior analyst jokes during a webinar. Graduate seminars at Columbia and USC adopt the case study. In a media studies lecture, students debate the Eagles' elasticity, American emblem, Philly pride, aspirational flight, even freedom from toxic masculinity. Travis revealing vulnerability through humor. A visiting professor, formerly of Whedon plus Kennedy, nods. Emojis are the new slogans, friction-free and viral-ready. April arrives with Chiefs' voluntary workouts. Reporters hover, trolling for fresh bird quotes. Kelce swats them away, but sideline mics still catch him chirping, tweet, tweet after a red zone snag. ESPN packages the clip under birds still flying high, and another million-view loop spins. Across the Atlantic, Taylor fine-tunes the European leg of her tour. Lighting techs propose a giant LED eagle during Shake It Off. She vetoes. opting for a 2-second lavender and forest green strobe, subtle for sleuths, invisible to casuals. In Madrid, Paris, Berlin, crowds clock the flash and roar 3 eagle emojis. Local reviewers puzzle. Online detectives publish freeze frames within hours. By midsummer, burnout murmurs emerge. Influencers coin bird fatigue and pivot to sunflowers and flamingos, but the algorithm drags them back talon first. A TikTok data scientist jokes that 3 eagle emojis has the stickiness of gum under stadium seats. Charities keep winning. The Eagles Autism Foundation teams with Swift's publicist on a lavender feather lapel pin. Target, $50,000. Outcome, gone in 4 hours, 2 restocks triple the haul. A veteran fundraiser mutters, "We should hire an emoji strategist." August brings TechCrunch Disrupt. A startup pitches seat price prediction software powered by cross-fandom memes. Slide 1 features the triple eagle. Venture capitalists pour in $8 million. Somewhere, a marketing intern sighs for not thinking of it first. In Nashville, Scott Swift sips sweet tea on the porch, telling a Rolling Stone freelancer about the family's new parrot protocol. Type parrot if a message feels leak-sensitive. Switch to encrypted chat. He shares no examples, yet the tidbit spawns headlines and rainbow macaw memes by dawn. September's charity flag football game matches Travis and Jason. Hot mics catch Jason shouting, "Fly or die!" Travis counters, "Shake it and bake it." The banter trends. Sports writers salute brotherly smack. A week later, Travis appears on stage at SoFi in a tux to recite the blank space intro. Confetti cannons release metallic eagles mixed with guitar shapes. Fan cams dissect every flutter. YouTubers post eagle metaphor, text to confetti. Cultural critics circle. The Atlantic runs an 8,000-word essay linking Kelce's birds to frontier mythos and Swift's phoenix-like brand. A folklore professor argues emojis now replace secret handshakes. Late-night hosts quip the only power greater than the Fed is Taylor with a bird emoji. Through it all, the couple mostly smiles and shrugs. Friends say they now toggle airplane mode on buses to savor quiet. Asked about the meme's longevity, Travis grins. Guess it grew wings. The quip trends, of course. December. Both Eagles and Chiefs clinch playoff berths, reviving talk of another brother versus brother Super Bowl. Sportsbooks offer novelty odds on which emoji Taylor might unleash. One cheeky prop, plus 700 for a phoenix if Jason wins, a unicorn if Travis avenges. New Year's Eve, Nashville. Fireworks crackle over the Cumberland. At Taylor's condo, Andrea toasts 2 birds of a feather. Travis vows, no late-night drops. Yet, at 2 a.m., Taylor checks her phone. 3 pigeon emojis. Doves, same joke, new wings. She cackles, screenshots, then tucks it away from leakers. Some secrets still stay sweet. A year after 3 bald eagles flew from a sleepy thumb, the world still traces their flight path. Headlines pivot to elections, Mars landings, and skateboarding dogs, yet the birds persist. Shorthand for resilience, inside jokes, proof that megastars compress feelings into pixels like the rest of us. Maybe someday Travis will retire and Taylor will archive the chat, but for now the Eagles keep circling, forever ready to dive bomb the next news cycle.